So it's just symbolic of remembering not to mistake temporary happiness for lasting absolute happiness. We need the temporary happiness to stay alive, so they're not meaningless. We need them, but we need to have the right view, knowing that they are subject to change and fluctuations. So we always keep our eyes on the happiness that doesn't abandon us. Okay, so let's read this one from Something You Forgot Along the Way, number 32. The Lesson of the Red Camellia. One night, a man in the prime of life got up to go to the bathroom. On the way, he spat into the garden. To his horror, his sputum was bright red, a telltale sign of tuberculosis. His legs turned to jelly and he sank to the floor. When the man didn't come back to bed, his wife grew concerned and went looking for him. She laid a hand on his forehead and found he had a raging fever. The household was soon in an uproar, and they sent for a doctor. Meanwhile, the man told his wife what had happened, and she went out to the garden to see for herself. She discovered that he'd spat onto the fallen petal of a scarlet letter, of a scarlet camellia. Yeah, scarlet is like kind of dark red, purplish. When she told him this, his fever magically disappeared, and the next morning he set off for work as usual. If he hadn't found out the truth, he could have made himself truly sick. There is no need to live in fear of what may come. Change is only natural. The earth itself has day and night. The moon waxes and wanes in the sky. The ocean has its high tide and low. In our lives, too, we experience both fat and lean. When you are at a low point, just wait, for this too shall pass. When you are at rock bottom, you are undergoing a test. Think of it as Buddha's way of training you so that in time he can give you something better than you have ever known. A hothouse flower does not smell so sweet as one exposed to wind and cold. Rain and sunshine are equally good. Anyone who can't appreciate this is of little substance. It is essential to open the eyes of the soul. Yeah, so that's the beauty of walking this path towards the mirror of Dharma. We just did the recitation meditation. Um, it's helping us open the eyes of the soul. Then we begin to see the truth, which is everything is changing all the time. So who am I to wish things remain the same, things wouldn't change? I need to change my perspective, my wrong view and delusions. I need to improve that instead of being disappointed with the changes out there. And if we do that, uh, then we don't become like a hothouse flower that doesn't smell so sweet. It's like fake, yeah, hothouse flower or fake flowers. So they don't have that sweet, fragrant smell compared to the one exposed to wind and cold, to the reality of life, everything, all the variables, and rising above it or coming up with solutions to tackle them. The fragrance is something everybody can smell, that sweetness. So that's what we want to aim for. So good job, everyone, for being here practicing together. We have Morita Sensei's class in 30 minutes and Hattori Sensei's class 7 p.m. tonight Pacific. And have a wonderful Tuesday. Also, we have our book club, Radical Acceptance, 5 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, enjoy your Tuesday. Bye.
Thank you, Beta.
My pleasure. Satish.